Hey, what's happening? Everyone, SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm here to provide you guys a walkthrough for the incredible adventures of Van Helsing 2. By the time you are seeing this video, that means the game has already been released, or not quite yet. I did receive an early copy courtesy of Gamerfuzion, so we're going to go ahead and get straight into this. So it looks like first off we need to create a profile or character here. Let's see what we have. We have normally the game starts from level 1 with a brand new character, or the game starts from level 30 and you have the option to use the pre-generated characters to create a new one. I'm not sure exactly what I want to start with. And of course you could import your characters from the first one. Unfortunately I don't have the first one, or I never played the original one, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the veteran. Go from there. So the characters we have is the Blade, Gunslinger, Spellkeeper, Adaptus, we have the Bomb Raider, then we have the Trappist, and then Custom. Let's see, I don't know what I want. I'm thinking either the Blade or Gunslinger. This is focused on survival and close combat capabilities of dealing high damage to a single opponent, possesses adapt means to deal with crowds, well suited for a newcomer. And then this one is of course for range combat. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with the blades. And then we'll go ahead and select the normal difficulty, and we'll go ahead and keep the same name. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this.
My name is Van Helsing, and I'm a monster hunter. You could call it a twist of fate, that I came to Borgova to help the monsters who once ruled this land. Although it took a while to reach my destination, at least the detour gave me an opportunity to explore the wilderness. At times I was really grateful that I had my companion, Lady Katarina, at my side. I wouldn't want her to hear that, though. For a ghost, she can be remarkably vain and murderous. Borgova is a fascinating land, at least from a hunter's perspective. Also, this is the only place where the ink, the dark material of creation, leaks through the cracks of the world. A long time ago, my father defeated Borgova's immortal vampire lords and entrusted the land to a group of genius scientists. During our travels, we slowly began to suspect that it must have been a mistake. When we entered the dark city of Borgova, it became evident that the new age of enlightenment had only brought chaos and mayhem. I did what I had to do. I found my father's underground lair and gathered the members of the resistance, the rebellious mortals and immortals, fighting together. And how we fought. It was glorious. We battled impossible creatures. We repelled tides of inhuman invaders. And I wouldn't rest until I defeated the last mad scientist, Professor Fulmigati. He even had a proper doomsday automaton. Honestly, it was a hunter's dream come true. But as it turns out, winning the grand battle sometimes opens up a brand new adventure.
Alright, cool. Now, I don't know if that's just like kind of basic or if it's kind of recapping events from the original, since I haven't played the first one. Alright, so do I do anything here? No, I think it's loading. Yeah, right now it's still currently loading, so hopefully we get into the game soon. Just the load time seemed a little bit long.
Now that's what I call an explosion! It blew us straight into the tunnels, Van Helsing. Van Helsing? No, don't you die on me. I'm too young to haunt the same place for eternity.
That's touching, Katarina.
Don't give up. You have just defeated your first villain. You have so many things ahead of you.
I'm not dying. I'm just stuck.
What is this? Who are you? Stay back!
Move aside.
I'm warning you.
You're powerless for the moment. Please move aside.
Hey, help me out.
Well, that was fun, Katarina. What's going on? Who is this? Is it a man?
A troublesome intruder. He just appeared out of nowhere and
humbly gave my assistance to Van Helsing, the great liberator of Borgova.
Do I know you?
Hurry up. This structure may collapse at any moment.
Alright, well, you hear the man.
What kind of savior does that?
That's the least of our concerns. He's right. The building is crumbling. We must leave.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. See what our abilities here. Magic, melee. Let's see, a boost of some kind, and then health. Let's summon allies.
Have enough rage. Not possible.
And another ability. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I got the basic done and out of the way, so let's go ahead and continue our adventure. Alright, so there we go. Here's the basic controls. So X is to attack, as I've already figured out. Of course, simple so far. Let's see what else. Got smaller creatures here. But so far, a lot of these enemies seem to have like chainsaw for weapons. And you're gone.
You made it out. Good. You will find an ink gate at the end of the next hallway. It will take you to your secret lair.
Hold on. First, I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigadi's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your heroic deeds brought chaos to the prison. And so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This tortured soul wants them to suffer.
So you're proposing?
I must take my leave. We'll talk more later.
Ha! He did it again. And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go.
I don't know, I find the way he talks more enjoyable than her. I mean, he's a mysterious guy, and he means well. Can I go up here? Nope.
Mindless mechanical fiends. I've had enough of you.
Alright, so the yellow substance is your ranged resource. You can enhance your attack if you press the left bumper or use the right stick to set up power-ups. For power-up skills, each time you use rage, your next attack will have added effects like slow, stun, extra damage, etc. Use this as often as possible.
I can't do
Simple enough. Alright, so let's see here. What is this? Oh, a little teleporter.
Is it me? Or has our secret lair changed quite a bit?
Look, humans,
They must have used the ink gate too. Now they're trapped here like us. Good. I'm hungry.
Well, I am that for you. There we go. These are volcanic attacks there.
Your servant begs your pardon for bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvel of weird science. It binds this patch of the ink into a loop that won't let anyone escape.
You seem to be able to come and go as you please.
I have a particularly strong connection to the ink. The one thing my captors weren't able to take away.
Then get us out. Take us with you.
That's beyond this one's powers. But a temporary portal could take you close to the device. Once you defeat its guardians, we can disable it.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
I don't trust that humble creature.
I trust him.
I bet we could find a way out of this room.
See, do I just keep going in circles, or are these the gates? I guess I'll end up figuring out. I'm pretty sure it's going to point me to the right way. Or at least I'm hoping. So there's nothing over here. Well, besides the chest. That's always useful. Alright, and nothing back here besides another chest. So that means there's got to be another box down here. Alright, new points available. Press the view button to open up your character's window where you can upgrade your abilities. Let's do that right now. Which one is it? The view. Alright, so quest complete. My new ally prisoner 7 assists me in finding a way home. He also gave me grave news. A new threat is on the horizon. I must be prepared. No rest for the heroic, I suppose. Spend your ability points. You can spend your ability points by selecting the ability and pressing A. So we have our body, dexterity, willpower, and luck. So let's see, this one is based on damage and then spell. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just increase this a few times and then go from there. Just for the start. Oh, I found a ring. And there's nothing else over here. Hey, look, card
It all
game.
seems so simple. Defeat the mad scientist and ride into the sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins. I was lucky. Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed, and the metropolis of weird science is still waiting for its own savior. Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak, So someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines. So far. But they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city. A coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists, master of the ink. He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin.
I honestly like that little board. I wonder if it's an actual board game or card game of some kind. Probably something I'm going to have to look up. Alright, so now we wait. I probably think that's like the only downside so far of the game is these a little bit lengthy, somewhat lengthy load times. But it's more than likely like a new level or just new area. It's got to load up for us. Any second now. There we go.
Katarina, shouldn't you help me out with this?
What? I have this strange feeling of deja vu.
Van Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area before they run you down.
How annoying is that?
Sounds simple enough. Let's see, we're about 18 minutes, so we'll record for like another 12. I think we'll go down this way.
I'm not sure we can hold out for much longer.
Oh, those are big guys. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this. Can I move my troops around? Alright, so it looks like this is where we go and buy our new weaponry. He has staff. Alright, there's the sword. What do I currently have? Let's see. +4 weapon damage, less mana. And I don't have enough gold anyways.
That crippled general has no chance against us.
Alright, I guess I just have a teleporter unlocked until I find other locations. Wait, how did I switch?
Not possible.
Yeah, I could have sworn I was the warrior.
I don't have enough mana.
Are you going to give me orders?
Oh, can I give you orders? So if I can, I really don't know how. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out why am I using a different character? I thought I was a warrior. See the companion. I know, I'm kind of being thrown off here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually take a break and figure this out, and I'll get back to you guys.